This is the Target exclusive Marvel Legends Collector Edition 3-pack featuring Miss Marvel, Captain America, Ultimate Captain America, and the Radioactive Man. This is going to be a quick review. I'm not in my regular spot because I just wanted. This is an old set, and all of you have already seen reviews of this one, and I just wanted to share my thoughts on this set. It's something I picked up at a local comic book store for about $50, $60. I hear it's already on clearance. And for me, because of the obscurity of the character, well, for many kids, they'll probably recognize Cap, but not like that. And Radioactive Man, Miss Marvel, she doesn't even look like that now in the comic books. Kids might not gravitate towards this set um, as much as the adult collectors would. So I reckon it really is a collector's edition, as you can see in the box. Quite possibly just for collectors. Here's the back of the box. Uh, to me, at full-on retail, it might not be worth it just to get if you're probably just interested in just one character or two. I was just really interested in Miss Marvel. Radioactive Man was a plus because he's an Avengers villain, an Iron Man villain. So okay, but the Captain America I wasn't really interested in. So this set is probably just going to be for collectors, and if it's sold at Target, chances are it's already on clearance right now, and best or even online, it's probably going to be on clearance, and that's quite possibly a justifiable price to get the set, not on full-on retail. Let's talk about Radioactive Man first. He's probably the most obscure out of the three. Chen Lu, yep, transformed himself into man of radiation. I feel he's a new mold, but he's kind of made up of mixed matched parts here and there that they casted in translucent material. Nevertheless, I'd like to consider him as a new mold, and he'll look really great in your Avengers or Iron Man shelf. But as he is, he's just an okay character. He's got this loincloth on his waist, just painted on. What is this, workout shirt or something, and some old school boots. Other than that, it's a well-made figure, but again, it's very obscure, and I don't think a lot of collectors, even collectors in one thing, will be interested in that. So it's okay, well-made, but that's as good as it gets. The figure will get a 9 out of 10 for me. Captain America, on the other hand, is if you think he looks so familiar, that's because Hasbro's already done this figure before. It's a repaint, redeco, whatever, of this figure. Excuse me. Which they've already released in a previous Marvel Legends series of figures. And it's exactly the same figure. They just took out the guns, they took out the pistol here, they took out the vest, they gave him a pistol belt, whatever. The shield is the same, and they gave him the head of the Commander Rogers from the Terrax wave. So it's a recycled figure, which I'm not really even keen on. I don't even like the Ultimate Universe that much to really bother with this one. So to me, this one is a cop-out. They could have done something better with it. They could have retooled here and there. I don't know, something else. But that thing's just going to get maybe a 7 out of 10 for me. Miss Marvel, on the other hand, is probably the gem of the wave for me. I mean, a lot of collectors don't like this version, but well, she looks like this now in the comic books, and this is your old Miss Marvel costume. And for a while, I was very hesitant to actually accept this new costume that she has. But it's actually grown on me now. Now that I've read Guardians of the Galaxy, I've read Avengers, Infinity, and whatever. I'm actually liking this costume more than this for some weird reason. But I'm a big fan of this costume. That's why I like it. Let's talk about this figure. It's a great sculpt. The head, it uses this sculpt, I think. Most of it, yes. They gave her a new waist band, and for all intents and purposes, it is the Miss Marvel that we've grown to love for the last 2 decades. And she looks great together with the new one. The only comment I have with this one is the paint apps, and it's expected that Hasbro's going to botch up some bits and pieces here and there. This is black molded plastic that they painted flesh. Um, face paint apps on the head sculpt seems okay. The gold seems okay, but it's really the flesh tones that are sort of that have those quality issues. But the figure I got seems to be okay um, so far. Yeah, there's some bits and pieces here and there, but all forgivable. Okay, so points of articulation. This figure and this figure have exactly the same. Well, no, not exactly the same. Um, they have the standard Marvel Legends articulation: ball jointed neck, ab crunch, waist swivel, ball hinge shoulders, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, ball hinge wrist, ball jointed hip, thigh swivel, double jointed knees, calf swivel, ball hinge ankles with the rocker joints. He's got the old one, same exactly this one, except ball hinge hips instead of ball joint. She's got the same as this one, ball jointed neck, ball jointed upper torso, ball hinge shoulders, bicep swivel, hinge elbows, ball hinge wrist, ball jointed hips, thigh swivel, double jointed knees, and ball hinge ankles with the rocker joints. So all in all, it's a good enough set to get if you haven't gotten the figures, or if you don't have any representation of the figures yet, or if you're just looking to complete your Avengers shelf. Yeah, but I wouldn't recommend getting it full on retail. Get it at retail price. Get it not on full on retail price. Get it at clearance retail price. That's what I'm saying. And I've heard stories that, from $60, $20, people have gotten it for as low as $10 or $8. So it's out there. Happy hunting, guys. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more on this channel, Chefatron. This is the Target exclusive Marvel Legends Infinite Series Miss Marvel, Captain America, and Radioactive Man. Thanks for watching.